Next, another topic I want to add because I think it's important, the Latin language in the liturgy. It has never been removed. In fact, it is promoted. It has always been promoted. Even in the Second Vatican Council and the Code of Canon Law, they carefully ask that the liturgy in Latin be preserved. That is, vernacular languages are allowed, but without neglecting the mother tongue of the Church. I'm going to read from the Code of Canon Law. It says, so in number 928, it states, the Eucharistic celebration is to be carried out in the Latin language, or in another language, but Latin comes first, or in another language as long as the liturgical texts have been legitimately approved. With this canon, it summarizes things and takes into account the current situation. The teaching of Vatican II in Sacrosanctum Concilium, which says that the use of Latin is to be preserved in the Latin rites. In this sense, the Code states, first and foremost, the Eucharistic celebration is to be carried out in Latin, as specified in the following sections in Canon 928. Sacrosanctum Concilium allows for the possibility of also using national languages, but not to the detriment of Latin. I'm going to read it. However, the Second Vatican Council says in Sacrosanctum Concilium that the use of the vernacular language is very useful for the people. On many occasions, both in the Mass and in the administration of the sacraments and in other parts of the liturgy, greater use may be made of it, especially in the readings and instructions. At least, above all, the readings should be in the vernacular. The vernacular, so that people can listen and understand, and also the instructions in some prayers and songs. Some, it says, not all, it says, some according to the norms established on this matter for each case in the following chapters. Assuming these norms are followed, their implementation will be the responsibility of the competent territorial ecclesiastical authority mentioned. In Article 22.2, it states to determine whether the vernacular language should be used and to what extent, if necessary. Thank you. The bishops of the neighboring region who share the same language will be consulted. These decisions must be accepted, that is, confirmed by the Apostolic See. The translation of the Latin text into the vernacular language, which is to be used in the liturgy,